Should I put on deodorant? Should I not put on deodorant? Should I put on deodorant? I think I should be okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be starting a new little series on my channel that I'm going to call Top 5 Tuesdays. Basically I'm just going to go through top 5 things. What a great description, because I honestly don't know how else to describe it. But basically it's going to be top 5 products that I've been enjoying, top 5 tips, top 5 misses, just a top 5 category basically. So for the first Top 5 Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 Wet n Wild makeup products. I absolutely love Wet n Wild products, mainly because they are great quality products for very inexpensive, which are two things that I love to go together, especially with makeup products, because having makeup as a love or having makeup as an interest or something that you really enjoy to do is extremely expensive, especially for the higher end products or for the luxury brands. It can definitely, kill your bank account. So when inexpensive brands come out with amazing products, it just makes life so much better, and it allows you to enjoy a lot more great products for a lot less of a hefty price tag. So let's just get into my top 5 products. The first product that I'm absolutely obsessed with is this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I am in the color Nude Ivory. This foundation is in my top 3 all-time foundations that I have ever used. This is, to be completely honest, the foundation that I reach for over any of my other foundations that I currently have in my beauty stash, which is saying something because I have a lot of really high-end, good quality foundations, and this one fits right in, but it's so much less expensive than the other ones. You know what would be a good thing? Is if I actually knew how much this foundation is. So let me get my phone. Let's see how much this foundation is. Shall we? I think we shall. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. When you're too lazy to type. Story of my life. So this foundation blends beautifully. It doesn't look like you're wearing foundation, if that makes any sense. It sinks into your skin. It looks like just your natural skin, but like photoshopped. I think that's why it's called Photo Focus. It looks great in pictures, it looks great in videos, it doesn't have any flashback, and it blends incredibly. I think I already said that, but anyway, just shows how much I love how it blends. More inexpensive foundations can be a little bit iffy, especially in this price range. They could either oxidize too much, or they don't blend very well, or they look extremely patchy, or they just look like you're wearing a layer of foundation over your skin, and that is not the case with this one. I am absolutely obsessed with it, and the most amazing part of this is that it's only $5.99 at Ulta. And this is the foundation that I reach for over my Too Faced foundation, my Tarte foundation, my Hourglass foundation, etc. So this foundation is incredible. I definitely recommend. The next product that I think has really been making its mark in the beauty community here on YouTube is, my voice just cracked. It sounded like prepubescent, but anyway, is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this is in 321B Precious Petals. This highlighter is what made me become obsessed with highlighters. I never used to be a highlighter fan until I tried this one, because this highlighter can go from two opposite ends of the spectrum. You can either go really natural with it or extremely blinding. It's extremely smooth to touch. It blends perfectly over top of your makeup, and on bare skin it also looks incredible if you're just trying to run out of the house but you just need something on your face to make it look a little bit more glowy, awake, alive. It's just an incredible highlighter. I hope that they bring more colors out in this range, simply because this one right now is too dark for my skin tone. My pale skin can't even take this highlighter. If you saw my last video, the reason why I looked like I had a scarecrow nose was because I put this highlighter on the bridge of my nose, and it made me look like a scarecrow, but other than that, I absolutely love it. And another great thing that I forgot to mention about Wet n Wild products is that it is cruelty-free, which a lot of people are looking for these days, which I'm looking for these days, because I just think it's really important to start wearing and buying cruelty-free makeup. Once again, an extremely affordable highlighter for amazing quality, and this is only $4.99, so pretty much the same price as the foundation. And like I said about the foundation, with it being the foundation that I reach for over all other foundations, it's exactly the same with this highlighter. This is the highlighter that I reach for, that I love to use, and that I think looks the best on my skin. The next two products that I am going to talk about are both lip products, but the first one is this Wet n Wild lipstick, and it is in Mauve Outta Here. A little story time for you here. The product that actually got me interested in makeup and kind of started my obsession for makeup was actually a Wet n Wild lipstick. When I was, I think, 7 years old, I was in a dance recital, and one of the requirements for our costume was actually a Wet n Wild fuchsia pink lipstick. And it was the first time I had ever worn makeup before, and my mom put it on for the recital, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So it's kind of funny that, you know, that was what, like 17, 16 years ago, and here I am talking about a Wet n Wild lipstick again. Wet n Wild has definitely come a long way since then, especially with their lipsticks. I think that these lipsticks are some of the best that I've ever used before. I don't know the actual name. It just says Wet n Wild on it, so I'm not sure the actual like name of these lipsticks, but they are amazing lipsticks that have great durability. They wear really well. They're not patchy. They go on extremely opaque onto your lips with just one sweep, which is incredible, and then you don't see any skin through them. They are just an incredible formula for, once again, extremely inexpensive. I just love these. They're very comfortable to wear, and they have an incredible range of colors. These are the two that I currently have, and the first one I mentioned already, the Mauve Outta Here, and then the Bare It All. You'll see the swatches, just how creamy and opaque they are. They have so much pigment, what the hell is pigment? They have so much pigment, oh my god, I just did it again. They have so much pigment in them, and I just reach for these all the time if I just want to swipe something on really quick and really easy. I love them. These lipsticks are $2.49 at Target. Great price, great. I feel like I am having trouble speaking lately. I can never say what I'm trying to say. These are $2.49 at Target. Great quality for very, very inexpensive. I love these. The next product that I have is actually a liquid lipstick, and these are called the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit. And this, not this one is the color that I'm currently wearing on my lips. I absolutely love it. It is in Give Me Mocha. It's just such a great fall color. Once again, these go on extremely opaque, not patchy at all. They are a little bit more finicky than these, but that's just because they're liquid lipsticks. They dry down really nicely. They dry down matte, and they aren't extremely drying like other liquid lipsticks that I've tried out. Once again, they have a really good variety of color for you to choose from. I have, once again, gone for typical nude, mauve, basic colors. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to lipsticks, but they do have basically every single color that you could possibly want. These are $4.99 at Ulta Beauty. I love liquid lipsticks, and I love these liquid catsuits. The last product that I'm going to talk about is actually the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. The contouring palette has a contour shade and also a highlighting shade. They are both powders. The contouring shade is the one that I reach for more often than the highlighting shade. I'm not a huge fan of putting white powder underneath my eyes just because I already have extremely, do I want to say wrinkly under eyes? Because that's pretty much what I have. I have wrinkly under eyes, and so I feel like if I put powder under there, it makes me look old and no one wants that. So I stick with the contouring powder, and it is the perfect contouring powder shade for me because I'm not the person to use a more of a warm toned shade for my contour. I like the cool toned to do the contouring on my cheeks, under my jaw, and on my forehead. I think it looks a lot more natural, more like a shadow, and this does exactly that for me. It makes it look extremely natural, and it makes it look like you have just a shadow. It's very pigmented, very opaque, not patchy at all. That's one thing that I really love about Wet n Wild products, is that they are not patchy. A lot of other like inexpensive brands that I've tried are always super patchy and not opaque, and that is the complete opposite for these top 5 products from Wet n Wild, and that's why I absolutely love the contouring palette. It matches up to my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I honestly choose between the two of them. Those are the two products that I use the most to contour my face. I don't really reach for anything else other than those two. So if this Wet n Wild palette can stack up to the Kat Von D palette, that's saying something, because the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette is everything, and so is this Wet n Wild contouring duo. And just like the foundation and the highlighter, it is $4.99, so definitely a lot less expensive than the Kat Von D, but the exact same quality and the exact same payoff. So those are my top 5 Wet n Wild products. I love every single one of these products, and I absolutely recommend them to everyone. These are the things that I recommend because they're so inexpensive yet such great quality. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos, and tune in next Tuesday for another Top 5 Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.